Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. Ian Happ, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
First pitch, 140.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Suzuki. He went deep in the contest last night. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Siri will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Stepping into the box, Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Wander Franco is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He's certainly
Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the So here's Trey Mancini. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's out.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 4 for 11. High in the air out to center field. Siri is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Mike Talkman.
At the plate, Mike Talkman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Madrigal backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Taylor Walls.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Walls, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. power arms, and nasty stuff. Apparently, that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Nick Madrigal. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back, left field,
Into the box,
Ian Happ.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Happ is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Barnhart over at second. Madrigal at first with no outs. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit hard towards center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dior, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate now, Suzuki. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
now batting, the first baseman.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Still only one out in the inning.
Hey.
3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
He's ready now. The pitch. In his career, Mancini is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Betancourt.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And quickly there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Randy Arozarena is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Wander Franco. Strike called, now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and oh my, Hit him with the hind. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but That at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Now in the box, Wander Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bounce to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tachman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0. Jalen Beeks will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jalen Beeks.
Now at the plate, Suzuki. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 27.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's set and the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Trey Mancini stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Runner's back. The 1-1.
That's bolted.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to 3rd. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Taylor Walls. 0-1 the count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at-bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken high, but for a called strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Full exercise.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher,
So in now for Chicago,
Tucker Barnhart.
0 for 1 with a run.
Jan Gomes
We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Heading out towards shallow right. Rayleigh will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Jan Gomes will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Striding into the box, Christian Betancourt. He'll start things out in the 6th. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. Happ scoops it up.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Down the left field line and deep. Happ will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wander Franco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Two and 2 the count. Again, another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 4-0. Striding in, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Madrigal is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The left fielder, number 8.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping into the box, Suzuki. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike. Nope.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Now the pitch.
Yandy.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at second, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luke Raley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Riley.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Into the box now, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Rays strand just the one. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
1 strike. The count.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Outside, 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Mike Tauchman is on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Jason Adam will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Mike Tauchman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Adam is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding in, Taylor Walls. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Betancourt.
At the plate, Christian Betancourt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Vidal Brujan. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Merriweather has pitched just under 60 innings and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Randy Arozarena. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Shortstop, Rango.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1 home.
Nope, outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled away. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Yandy Diaz. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Michael Fulmer is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
If you want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 4 count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Suzuki is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batter, the right fielder, Luke Raley.
Stepping in now, Luke Raley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jose Siri would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Ready now, Nick Madrigal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike two.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Payoff pitch one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Suzuki. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped up. Diaz has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Cubs 6, the Rays 5. Estrada comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
For Chicago, number 56.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jose Siri. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Taylor.
Stepping in, Taylor Walls. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready for another shot now. Christian Betancourt. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Estrada, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Strike taken to throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Fulmer earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Estrada earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.